Hello, my Radical Rhino friends. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I am welcoming you guys to story time. The only materials you guys need are internet and computer access so that you can watch this video. So, with that being said, the book we are reading today is actually two books in one. It is DC Super Friends Heroes United and DC Super Friends Attack of the Robot. Friends, we talk about this every day at school when we say, this is the front cover, this is the back cover, and this is the spine. But friends, since this book is two books in one, it has two front covers. So here is the first front cover, and then when you flip it and turn it upside down, it has a second front cover. So we are going to read this book together, but first we are going to talk a little bit about poetry, friends. This is a poem about superheroes, so listen carefully. Are you ready? This poem is called If I Could Be a Superhero. If I could be a superhero, I don't think I could be Superman. I'm sort of scared of heights. I'd sort of like to be Spider-Man, but I'm afraid a spider bites. I suppose I could be Wolverine, but I'm afraid people would stare. I'd consider being the Incredible Hulk, but radiation's bad for your hair. The Fantastic Four, now there's a thought, but I'm not sure that's for me. Ben's too ugly, Johnny too hot, and Sue I just can't see. Maybe, though, I could be Reed and lead the other three. Well, maybe Reed's a bit of a stretch. I can barely take care of me. Captain America, him perhaps. I love his mighty shield. But I fear I'm not brave enough. When things get rough, I yield. If I could be a superhero, I wonder which I'd be. Or maybe it's time I try to find the superhero inside of me. Friends, that was a really good poem. A lot of poems have rhymes in them. So I hope you were listening for the rhymes in this. If not, you can rewind the video and listen for it again. But some of the rhyming words that we picked up on were heights. I'm sort of scared of heights. I'd sort of like to be a Spider-Man, but I'm afraid of spider bites. Heights and bites, friends, those are rhyming words. And then, I suppose I could be Wolverine, but I'm afraid people would stare. I'd consider being the Incredible Hulk, but radiation's bad for your hair. Hair and stare. They are rhyming words, friends. Hair and stare. See and me are rhyming words. Hot and thought. Read and me. Let's see. What other? Yeah, there's lots of different rhyming words in this poem. And now we are going to do a little bit of vocabulary, friends. The first vocabulary word I want to show you guys is unique, friends. I'm going to show you how to spell this word. It's called unique, and it says the first letter in it, U, unique. Unique is U-N-I-K-U-E. Friends, to be unique means to be different. Every superhero is different in their very own way, and that's what makes them awesome, because they're all different. And friends, the next word we're going to say is unite. Friends, unite. Unite means to come together as a school family, or as a family at home, or a family of superheroes. So, we have two more. We're going to do massive. This is the word massive, friends. Massive is another word for large or big. Massive is a very, very large object. And then our last one is menace. Friends, menace means to threaten or to harm. Friends, villains of the superheroes often are menaces because they try to threaten or harm the city or the superhero. So, those are our vocabulary words for this book. And let's get started, friends. This is called Heroes United. So let's read it together. In times of trouble, the world's mightiest superheroes, each with his own unique powers and abilities, unite to help save the day. Together, these heroes are a winning team that stands for truth and justice. They are the Super Friends. The Super Friends. We have Superman and Batman and Flash and Green Lantern and even Thor over here. I think that is Aquaman, actually, friends. Superman is the man of steel. He is incredibly strong. He can lift heavy objects such as buses and big train engines. He flies faster than the fastest jet, and he can see through walls with his X-ray vision. He can even use his chilly super breath to put bad guys on ice. Batman is also known as the Caped Crusader and the Dark Knight. He keeps Gotham City safe using his utility belt, which is full of batarangs, bat ropes, and other high-tech gadgets. Batman patrols the city streets at night on his Batcycle or in the rocket-powered Batmobile. Bad guys beware. No one can escape when Batman is in pursuit. All right. Green Lantern is a guardian of the galaxy. With his glowing green power ring, he can create anything that he can imagine, from unbreakable force fields and laser blasts to baseball bats and giant hands. It's Green Lantern's job to protect Earth from the dangers that come from outer space. Friends, he's the kind of superhero that is out of this world. And Aquaman, friends. Aquaman is the king of the seven seas and ruler of Atlantis, the legacy city beneath the ocean. He can breathe underwater and talk to all the creatures of the sea. They help Aquaman protect life in and out of the water. When Aquaman makes a big splash, he leaves bad guys all wet. Good one. All right, friends. The Flash. The Flash is the fastest man alive. He's so fast that he can run up walls and across water. He's even able to vibrate through solid objects so that he doesn't have to go around them when he's running at top speed. Now that's fast. If bad guys even blink, it's too late. The Flash will catch them quick as lightning. Using teamwork, Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and the Flash combine their amazing skills and superpowers to work together to defeat villains. To meet any challenge and face any danger, no matter how great, they are the Super Friends. All right, friends, that's the end of that story. And this is just a picture for the setting of what the place this is taking place in, or the setting. And now we are going to read DC Super Friends Attack of the Robots. So let's get started. Batman was patrolling the city on his Batcycle when he suddenly heard a terrible crash. He looked up to see a giant robot. Superman was trapped in its mechanical kryptonite claw. Kryptonite is the only thing that can harm Superman, Batman said. This looks like a job for the Super Friends. Batman signaled to the Super Friends. They each knew what to do. Batman attached a chain to the Batcycle and began to drive in circles around and around the robot's massive mechanical legs. In a red blur of speed, the Flash raced up to the robot and started removing all the bolts from the cruel kryptonite claw, holding Superman. There was nothing Lex Luthor could do. The Flash was just too fast. Aquaman opened a fire hydrant and directed a powerful blast of water at the robot's chest, knocking it off balance. Then Green Lantern created a glowing green hand with his power ring and pushed the robot over. Superman broke free of the claw just as the robot came crashing down. Green Lantern used his power ring to make a large crowbar and open the robot. Superman easily lifted Lex Luthor out. I give up. But my robot was strong enough to defeat Superman, Lex Luthor groaned. When we work together as a team, we're unbeatable, Batman said, locking a pair of bat cuffs on the villain. You can't defeat a superhero with friends. Super friends. The Super Friends turned to Lex Luthor, to the police, who took him to jail. Thanks for your help, Superman, said to his two teammates. Thanks for your help, Superman said to his teammates. Helping each other is what being super friends is all about, the Flash said. But now, what are we going to do with this robot? I have an idea. Let's turn this mechanical menace into a timid Tin Man, Batman said, and with that, the Super Friends used parts of the robot to rebuild the playground it had crushed. And the kids cheered. The Super Friends were the greatest heroes ever. Friends, look, they reused the metal and the tin in the robot that the villain created, and created a playground for the children to play on. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun read aloud and story time, and I hope you guys enjoyed learning about superheroes. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll be wishing you well. Bye, friends.